actually gonna scream. No, you don't understand why. I wasn't recording that whole entire time.
Nuh-uh.
Okay. Alright, so we had a little problems. So basically, nothing was getting recorded from the last one. My little gremlins. Sorry I didn't say hi yet, I will say, but... So, basically S-Sayori felt sick or something, went home through the middle of the day, and they're talking about their poems for the festival, and I'm trying to simplify this, I'm sorry, and then all that. Just look it up on YouTube, just don't get too far, just look it up on YouTube about what happens, because I can't explain it well, so. I decided to visit Sayori before Yuri comes over. Rather than asking, I simply...
Yes!
Hold on.
Sorry.
I'm going to say, look, this could be the last part, not the last part, but one of the last parts. So this is a giant trigger warning. And if you can't take some stuff seriously, then click off. Thank you.
Logan, have you eaten anything today?
Rather than asking, I simply tell her I'm coming over, much like we've done in the past. Once I reach Sayori's house, I knock on the door before entering myself. Again, we used to play so often that we've made it a habit of simply entering each other's houses like we were family. Brennan? Should probably say hi, my little gremlins. Just pretend Brennan said hi. So, okay. I'm not gonna continue until he's back. So we might have to wait here a moment. Brennan.
Oh, yeah, sorry. Here, I'm here.
Okay. Alright, I'm in her house, by the way. Sayori isn't anywhere on the first floor, so I assume she's up in her room. It's already strange of her not to run down and greet me. I head to her bedroom where I finally meet her. Where I find her. Yep. Sayori? Hi, MC. I sit down in her room. Sayori forces a smile, but it's easy to tell that she's different. There's a minute of silence between us. You haven't come over like this in a long time, have you? I guess you're right. It's been a long time. Nothing has really changed, has it? Sayori's room is messy as it's always been. I also recognize the same stuffed animals and wall decorations that she's had for years now. If you came over more often, it wouldn't be such a mess. That's because I end up cleaning it for you. How come you suddenly wanted to come over today? Aren't you supposed to see Yuri today? Yeah, but... Wait, how did you know that?
Take Drew and run over to Mom.
Sayori had already left by the time we decided the last meeting. Monica told me.
Did she forget it?
It's only natural for her to keep me informed
Do I
about
have
the
to
festival
go?
preparation. Ah, that's true. But what about you?
Who wants you to eat something?
Aren't you gonna be helping Monica today? Of course, but I'm just helping her online. We didn't plan to meet up or anything. Ah, so it's just me and Yuri then. Yep. There's more silence between us. Sayori stares in a random direction. Everything about her behavior is really uncharacteristic. I finally get to the point. I just want to see how you were doing after you left on Friday. When something's wrong, you can't hide it from me. I know you too well. So, Sayori smiles, shaking her head. That's no good, MC. Eh? Why can't it just be like it's always been? This is my fault. If I didn't get so weak and accidentally express my feelings, if I didn't make that stupid mistake, then you wouldn't have been worried about me at all. You wouldn't have came here. You wouldn't have been thinking about me right now. But this is my punishment, isn't it? Being punished for being so selfish. I think that's why the world decided to have you come over today. It just wants to torture me. Sayori. I grabbed Sayori by the shoulders. What on earth are you saying? Are you listening to yourself right now? I know something happened to you. There's no other explanation for you to be like this. So tell me already. Until I know, I won't be able to stop thinking about it. Sayori gives me an empty smile. You really put me in a trap, MC. But you're wrong. Nothing happened to me. I've always been like this. You're just seeing it for the first time. Seeing what? What on earth are you talking about, Sayori? You're really just gonna make me say it, aren't you, MC? Guess I have no choice this time. The thing is, I've had really bad depression my whole life. Okay, I almost just laughed, and I have no idea why.
That's so mean.
I know it's so mean because I love Sayori, but for some reason I almost laughed.
Can I just say that I just, like a few minutes ago, I got the Dan Says Hi trophy, and I'm about to get to finish all the Stat Stories trophy, and I'm about to have all the data, so I might actually get the platinum today.
Oh, okay. Did you know that? Why do you think I'm late to school every day? Because most days I can't even find a reason to get out of bed. What reason is there to do anything when I fully know how worthless I am? Why go to school? Why eat? Why make friends? Why make other people put their energy and caring to waste by having them spend it on me? That's what it feels like. And that's why I just want to make everyone happy. Without everyone worrying about me. I'm in shock. I can't even figure out how to respond. How is it possible that Sayori kept this away from me the whole entire time I've known her? Did she really want to know? Did she really want to so badly for me to just not think about her? Why, Sayori? Why is it that you've never told me about this? It almost feels like I've been betrayed as your close friend. Because if I knew, I would have done everything I could have to support you. Even if there's only so much I could do. I would have tried a little bit harder to make every day a little better for you. That's why I'm your friend. All you had to do was tell me. You don't understand at all, MC. Why do you think I didn't tell you? Because if I told you, then you'd have to waste effort caring about me instead of doing important things. I don't want to be cared about. It's bittersweet when people try to care about me. It feels nice sometimes, but it feels like a bat swung against my head. That's why I wanted so badly for you to make friends with everyone else. Sorry, hold on. Helping everyone be happy together is the best thing for me. But then I discovered something else too. Seeing you make friends and get closer with everyone in this club, it feels like a spear going through my heart. So that's why I decided the world just wanted to torture me. Every path leads to nothing but hurt. You're right that I don't understand. I don't understand your feelings at all, Sayori. But I don't need to understand. Whatever it takes for me to help you stop hurting, that's what I'll do. No, MC. There's nothing at all. The only thing that could have helped is if everyone could be like it always was. But I was selfish. I finally showed you what a horrible person I am. Tears streaked down Sayori's face. I made you join the literature club because I was selfish, and I was punished by my heart hurting in a way that I couldn't understand. Now that you came here, I made you hurt too. I'm just weak and selfish. That's all I am. And that's why I'm going to accept these punishments, because I deserve every last one. Without thinking, I once again grabbed Sayori's shoulders. This time I pulled her into a tight embrace. See.
Here in a minute, I'm gonna send you a bunch of screenshots of new stuff I keep unlocking.
I don't care if you feel selfish.
If you don't mind.
It's fine. I'm really happy that you convinced me to join this club. Seeing you every day makes it worthwhile enough. If I can make friends with everyone else, that's just a bonus. But please, never underestimate how much I care about you. I wouldn't have it any other way. MC. Sayori isn't hugging me back. Despite my arms being around Sayori's arms remaining at her sides, she starts sobbing next to my ear. No. Don't do this to me. Please don't do this. MC. Sayori barely manages to speak between her sobs. I don't know if I'm doing the right thing, but all I want is for her to know that I care. If you have it in you to call yourself selfish, then you have to let me be selfish too. No matter what it takes, I'll figure out what needs to change. I'll make these feelings go away. And if there's anything you need me to do, you better tell me. I'll get mad if you don't. I don't know. Gently, Sayori finally puts her arms around me in return. I don't know anything. It's all really scary. I don't understand any of my feelings, MC.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
The only time I'm feeling nothing is when I'm feeling pain. But way to ruin the atmosphere, Charlie. Your hugs are so warm, and that's really scary too. Please make out with me right now. Did it again.
What?
Sayori lets me go. As she does, so I let her go as well. The festival is tomorrow, so yeah. It's going to be fun, right?
Oh my god,
Yeah.
The soundtrack is huge now.
How would you like for me to spend it all with you? Hold on.
Dude, I know what you have to do to get the rest of the side stories. You're gonna have to get the special ending.
Oh, seriously?
Yep.
Oh man, okay. How would you like for me to spend it all with you? It's what I want. I promise. I think that would be nice then. Yeah. Sayori wipes her eyes. If I could spend the whole day here, I would. Of all days, this has to be the one where I have other plans. Maybe I should No, don't. Please don't. If you did that, then I wouldn't forgive you. But it's almost time for Yuri to meet me at my house. At the very least, do you want to come along and help out? It'd be fun. To my surprise, Sayori shakes her head. I'm sorry. I don't know if I'd be very good for me today. You understand, right? It's kind of hard for me to fully understand, but I'm trying my hardest. It's okay. Don't worry too much about it. I'll see you tomorrow, okay? Alright. I look forward to it.
Oh, I have every wallpaper.
I say goodbye to Sayori and exit her house. On the way home, I find myself still feeling uneasy. But it's hard for me to keep thinking about when Yuri is about to come over too. I think... oh god. I think Sayori is right. I shouldn't be worrying too much, and we're definitely going to have a great time tomorrow. I should just focus on what's ahead of me. As I approach my house, I see something that makes me feel a moment of panic. Yuri? Thank goodness. You're a little early. I'm sorry, I wasn't home yet. Were you waiting for me for a long time? No, I just got here. But I started to get really nervous when nobody answered the doorbell. You always could have texted me. If I had known, I would have reassured you and hurried more on my way home. Oh my god, Spotify! I don't care about your Lowe's ad! Why? Like, I just have the soundtrack playing in my Spotify, and then I hear, "We can fix your toilet." Like, no, I don't care. I suppose that's true. I didn't think of that for some reason. It should be common sense to do that, but I decide to ignore it. Anyway, let's go inside. I see you brought a lot of stuff with you. That's right. And did you manage to find everything I asked you to buy as well? Yeah, pretty much. At least I hope I got everything right.
Thank you.
Yeah, I'm sure it'll be fine.
I love you.
Whoa! Oh, this is different because I picked Yuri instead of Natsuki. I take Yuri to my room. The first thing she does is glance around my room curiously, which makes me feel anxious. It's so clean. Ah! I cleaned it before you came over, so that's very considerate of you to do. Ah, no. I'd be really embarrassed for my room to be a mess while you were here. Well, I do enjoy cleaning. I would have gladly helped you clean. Ah, that would have been even more embarrassing. Wait, don't look in there. Yuri snatches my wrist. Hold on. I snatched Yuri's wrist, which was in the process of opening a desk drawer of mine. Ah, I'm sorry, I wasn't thinking for some reason. I was just spacing out. It's fine, it's fine. I let go of Yuri's wrist. I firmly grasp her hands. Hold on. Oh my god. She puts both of her hands firmly on her lap, as if I'm making sure she's keeping track of them. So, should we get started? Ah, yes. I have a few things planned that you can help with. Decorations and other atmospheric enhancements. You know, mood lighting, aromatherapy candles. I had a problem with that one. Oh wow. I didn't know you planned on taking it that far. Of course. I want to help our guests to a faraway place. Although many will stop, but just out of curiosity. And for cupcakes, I guess. Saying I can't, it makes the recording longer. I'm determined to provide an experience that will leave them wanting more. That's great. It's easy to forget that you're a pretty intense person. Ah, intense? I guess that's the best way to put it. Is that a bad thing? No, not at all. It's something that I like about you, actually. Is that so? That makes me feel relieved and kind of happy. Yeah, no need to be so anxious. You can relax. Relax. I brought some things for relaxation. I was going to use them during the poetry event. Oh yeah, like what? Yeah, let's see. Yuri rummages through her bag. She pulls out a few candles, wooden cylinder-shaped object. I did some shopping on the way
here. I
here.
got to the credits of Donkey Donkey Literature Club Plus. The special credits. I love you!
I did some shopping on the way here, so I happened to have these things in my bag. I plan to cover the windows in black paper and use candles to light the room. I think that would be amazing, don't you? Yeah, that would be really neat. What's that wooden thing, though? Oh, this? It's a diffuser for essential oils. How familiar are you with aromatherapy? Aromatherapy. Not familiar at all. Is that so? It's one of my favorite to a positive atmosphere. Depending on the oils or herbs you can't change the mood of the air itself. You can even premeditate through your body. relaxation, positive energy, romance, and reflection. It's almost like magic. Yuri takes a God, I read that so good. Yuri takes a cylinder and pushes a switch on the bottom. In just a moment, a thin ray of vapor begins to spout through a small hole on top. Wow, that smells wonderful. What kind of mood is that one for? This is jasmine essential oil. It smells a little sweet and flowery, right? Yeah, it's a good way to describe it. I choose jasmine for the event because it provides more than relaxation. Jasmine enhances your emotions and helps you feel the flow through your body. You feel warmer and your heart pounds more heavily. Don't you think that would be perfect for sharing our poems? It sounds suitable. But you seem to know a lot about this, so I'll trust your opinion with anything. Yuri smiles gently, clearly enjoying herself.
Oh my god, that's so cute.
She again reaches into her bag and pulls out several spools of thin ribbon. What are these for? What are those for? Well, did you purchase the origami paper I asked you to get? Yeah, I have it over here. We won't be using the paper for folding origami. What I'd like to do is write a different word on each paper. We'll need about 100 of them. Oh yeah? What will those be used for? Well, I'm going to cut pieces of ribbon to hang from the doorway to the classroom. Then we can fasten the paper onto the ribbon to create a doorway curtain. Wouldn't that be beautiful? It would also catch the eye of those passing the room. It may attract some to peek inside. That's really creative. I had no idea you'd be so good at this, Yuri. Is that a pocket knife? Knife is strangely beautiful. Silver handle and an intricate pattern of waves attached to it. The blade itself is gently tinted blue. That's no ordinary pocket knife. It looks really fancy. Ah, well, embarrassed, Yuri looks away. What is it? You're gonna think it's weird. Yuri, whatever it is, I have no reason to judge.
Why does it look like a pope? I'm going out.
To each their own, you know.
I just know this.
If you
Look,
promise,
there's
you
mine
won't
on
be
there.
weirded out. I promise. Alright, the thing is, I'm kinda into knives. They're just so pretty. I can't help it. I don't know what it is. The combination of craftsmanship and the feeling of danger, maybe. What am I saying? Please don't think I'm weird for this. Ah! You're laughing at me. No, I'm not laughing at you. It's just so funny how nervous you get about sharing. It's, well, an interesting thing to be into, I guess. But I think it kind of suits you. Suits me? Yeah, it's kind of intense. Besides, a really cool looking knife. I can't deny that. Is it? Isn't it? Yuri relaxes her expression once again. Would you like to hold it? Sure, I'll check it out. Yuri carefully hands me the knife with the handle facing her. I take it and turn around into my hands. It feels really heavy and extremely solid. Where do you even get a knife like this? Curious of its sharp.
You don't have to.
I feel the point of the knife with my index finger. Ow! See, why would you do that? I didn't expect it to be that
No.
sharp. I barely touched it at all. It's my fault. I should have warned you. This knife is extremely sharp. It can cut through skin. Oh no. A small drip of blood trickles. Yuri takes my hand and gives the wound a closer look. Ah. She stares at it and at it. If you're fidgets, sorry. If you're squeamish, I'll go wash it off now. Ah! Without warning, Yuri puts. Oh, what?
What?
Without warning, Yuri puts my finger on her mouth and licks the wound. I feel her tongue
What?
curl around my finger. Startled, I intensely pull my finger back. Please forgive me. I wasn't thinking. Yuri lowers her head, face burning up. That's the most embarrassing thing I've ever done. How could I do something like that? I'm sorry. I'm sure it was a little weird and took me by surprise. But I guess she was trying to help, right? Yuri, I think you're overacting a little bit. She doesn't lift her head. What if she doesn't recover from this for the rest of the afternoon? Alright, you know what? This might be a little stupid thing to do, but I do it anyway. I take Yuri's hand. I lick her index finger in return. What the heck?
They so kinky, weird crap.
Okay, I'm gonna skip this. It's actually starting to make me feel really uncomfortable, man.
Dude, I still haven't got the platinum or the data trophy because I also have to get every single secret poem.
Okay.
Yeah, I have to get all the data. You have to get every single secret poem and all the promo photos. Ohio, Sayori.
Something in his closet. Hold on.
Yeah.
Wait, what? Take a screenshot.
That should do it.
What? Wait, what? I can't tell if that's a co-hanger or what that is. Wait, hold up. What is that?
I know, it's not a coat hanger. If it was a coat hanger, it wouldn't be tilted.
What are we looking at?
Hold up.
What are we looking at?
I don't know what that is. That's like a black. Wait.
It's a coat.
Oh man, I'm gonna cry.
No.
So sad. Wait.
I can't hear.
Alright guys, okay. I'm gonna end the recording. So, my little gremlins, goodbye. Goodbye. I'm sorry for skipping so much. I didn't feel like reading. If you wanted to read that, look it up or something. I'm sorry. So, goodbye. Goodbye. For now.
Goodbye.
Goodbye.
Have a good day. Like and subscribe, gremlins.
Alright, hi my little my little gremlins. So
Hello.
I know I would say hi and all, like, how are you doing, and welcoming you and all that.
How are you doing?
Oh my god. But today, I think we're gonna skip all that. I'm gonna say, how are you guys? Hope you guys are doing okay. But I want to say for this one, it is probably going to be the shortest one. And second, you need to listen to this. Do not skip this. For the love of God, do not skip this. This is a huge trigger warning. People with anxiety or depression will not take this will not take this easily, okay? Okay? Got that?
Okay.
So, I want to say, Brendan, I need you to actually, be on me with this.
Yeah,
For this episode, you need to actually click off if you suffer with depression or bad anxiety. If you have them and you can hold it together, that's fine, but I want you to know, please be careful with this video.
absolutely. The game is not for the lighthearted.
It may seem lighthearted, but I'm telling you now, it is not. Nowhere near lighthearted. So, here we go. Of all days, I expected this to be the one where I'd be walking to school with Sayori. And if you want to know, this is the festival day. But Sayori isn't answering her phone. I considered going to her house to wake her up, but that's just a little too much. Meanwhile, the preparations for the event should be nearly complete. The banner Yuri and I painted is dry, and I gently rolled it up to take it with me. She sent me a pleasant text reminding me not to forget anything, and I reassured her. Funnily enough, yeah.
One of the promo pictures, to get it, you have to go through that whole scene of of the weekend, if you know what I mean. You
Yeah.
have to go through that whole scene without pressing skip to get one of the promo pictures.
Oh my god. Funnily enough, I feel the same way as Natsuki about the event. I'm more excited for it to be over so I can spend my time with Sayori and Yuri at the festival. But knowing Monica, I'm sure the event will be great too. I'm gonna say it one more time. Huge trigger warning. Be careful with this video. MC, you're the first one to be here. Thanks for being early. That's funny, I thought at least Yuri would be here by now. Monica is placing little booklets on each of the desks in the classroom. They must be the ones she prepared that have all the poems we're performing. In the end, I found a random poem online that I thought Monica would like, and I submitted it. So that's the one I'll be performing. I'm surprised you didn't bring Sayori with you. Yeah, she overslept again. That dummy. You'd think that on this important... Don't you cut the music out on me! You'd think that on days that important, she'd try a little harder. I say that, but suddenly remember what Sayori told me yesterday. I suddenly feel awful knowing it's nearly that simple for her. I only said it because it's the way I'm used to thinking. But maybe I should have gone to wake her up after all. Maybe you should take a little responsibility for her, MC. I mean, especially after your exchange with her yesterday. Kinda left her hanging this morning, you know? Exchange? Monica, you know about that? Of course I do. I'm the club president after all. But I stammer, embarrassed. Did Sayori really tell her about that quickly? That we're a couple now? I didn't really plan on bringing it up with anyone yet. Jeez. You don't know the full story at all,
the
so...
secret poems.
Don't worry. I probably know a lot more than you think. Monica is being friendly as usual, but for some reason I felt a chill down my spine after hearing that. Hey, do you want to check out the pamphlets? They came out really nice. Yeah, sure. I grabbed one of the pamphlets, laid it out on the desk. Oh yeah, they really did. Something like this will definitely help people take the club more seriously. Yeah, I thought so too. I flipped through the pages. Each member's poem is neatly printed on its own page, giving it an almost professional feel. I recognize Natsuki's and Yuri's poems from the ones they performed during our practice. What's this? I flipped to Sayori's poem. It's different from the one she practiced. It's the one I haven't read before. Like I said, I'm gonna say it again. This is a trigger warning. Okay? Get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head, get out of my head. Get out of my head, get out of my head before I do what I know what is best for you. Get out of my head before I listen to everything she said to me. Get out of my head before I show you how much I love you. Get out of my head before I finish writing this poem. But a poem is never actually finished. It just stops moving. What is this? Reading the poem, I get a pit in my stomach. MC? What's wrong? Nothing. This poem feels completely different from everything. From everything else Sayori's written. But more than that, I changed my mind. I'm going to go get Sayori, so...
What is wrong with her boobs?
Okay, that's not it. Okay. Look, send me the picture fast, and I'm gonna say the trigger warning one more time.
I'm sorry.
It's okay.
Monica's look like they're crushed or something.
Well, alright. Try not to take too long, okay? Actually, you know what? Brennan, you say it. You say it this time.
What, the trigger warning?
Yes. Please.
Oh god, give me a minute.
Like,
Okay, look.
or like both of us. Just don't say what it is, just...
This is a trigger warning for what's about to happen. If you were, like, if you are disturbed easily, or if you're suicidal or depressed, and...
Or you have horrible anxiety, do not watch this.
Or, yeah, like, the scene, just skip after this part if you have bad anxiety or depression.
Or just click off the video.
Yeah, just go watch something else.
Thank you, Brennan.
With
Don't
that being said... Yeah.
Say it again.
With that being said, you have to do click off skip, but now he's gonna go on and play the scene.
Alright. Monica... Oh.
I gently open the door.
No. I quicken my pace. And I know we're joking about this, but like we're doing it for a comedic value. Which this shouldn't be joked about, but like
I'm sorry, I need to stop.
It's okay. What was I thinking? I should have tried a little bit harder for Sayori. It's not that big of a deal to at least wait for her or help her wake up. Even the simple gesture of her walking to school makes her really happy. Besides, I told her yesterday that the things will be the same as they always have been. That's all she needs, and what I want to give her. Now, okay. Get your drinks, get your snacks if you already haven't ate them all. Fat ass. No, I'm kidding. Don't take that serious. Don't cancel me for that. But hydrate, okay? So.
Be ready.
Be really ready. I reach Sayori's house and knock on the door. I don't expect an answer since she's not picking up her phone either. Like yesterday, I opened the door and let myself in. Sayori, she's a really heavy sleeper. I swallow. I can't believe I ended up doing this after all. Waking her up. I said walking. Waking her up in her own house. That really is something that a boyfriend would do, isn't it? In any case, it just feels right. Outside Sayori's room, I knock on her door. Sayori? Man, I'm giving trigger warnings and I gotta recollect myself now.
Skip the scene. If you don't want to see something that makes you uncomfortable or anxious or depressed.
Especially the music, I should say.
The music, oh my god.
Wake up, dummy. There's no response. I really didn't want to have to enter her room like this. Isn't it kind of breach privacy? But she really leaves me no choice. I gently open the door. Man.
The end. Good night, everybody. Have a good night. But for real though, I wish the game would have just could have been happy.
What the hell? Is this a nightmare? It has to be. This isn't real. There's no way this can be real. Siri wouldn't do this. Everything was normal up until a few days ago. That's why I can't believe what my eyes are showing me. I suppressed the urge to vomit. Just yesterday, I told Sayori I would be there for her. I told her I know what's best and that everything will be okay. Then why? Why would she do this? How could I be so helpless? What did I do wrong? Confessing to her? I shouldn't have confessed to her. That's not what Sayori needed at all. She even told me how painful it is for others to care about her. Then why did I confess to her and make her feel even worse? Why was I so selfish? This is my fault. My swarming thoughts keep telling me everything I could have done to prevent this. If I just spent more time with her, walked her to school, remained friends with her like it always has been, then I could have prevented this. I know I could have prevented this. Screw the literature club. Screw the festival. I just lost my best friend. Someone I grew up with. She's gone forever now. Nothing I can do to bring her back. This isn't some game where I can reset and try something different. I had only one chance and I wasn't careful enough. And now I'll carry the skill with me until I die. Nothing in my life is worth more than hers. But I still couldn't do what she needed from me. And now, I can never take it back. Never, 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 never.
Okay, I know that we're not pesky joking or anything or making anything fun, and this isn't about the death scene. I'm not making fun of that. I'm not like trying to joke about that, but something I wanted to say while you were saying that, but I didn't want to interrupt you, is when you said Sayori wouldn't do this, I swear to God, I thought I heard you say Siri wouldn't do this. Just, oh my God, no, Siri wouldn't do this. She wouldn't change my playlist. Where in the world? Okay, sorry, I know that wasn't funny, that was just cringe, but...
Okay. Well, that's the end. Hello? Brandon?
Yes?
Oh my God, that was horrifying. Oh my God! Dude, your mic just went... Your mic just like crashed or something for a second. Brennan? Brennan? Ah! Oh my God! What is that? Oh my God! I sat on the menu so long the music just went like.
Why did you scream at me?
I didn't scream at you, I scared myself. Okay.
You screamed in my ears!
I'm sorry. Alright, my little gremlins, that's gonna be the end of that. Like I said, major trigger warning, and you could see why. But that's the end for now. So,
What are you doing? I feel like you're gonna accidentally like
goodbye.
go flying.
Goodbye.